Society Stitchers. Welcome to our video for 12 days of stitching and also to open up our nice list advent box. So I asked these two. So I'm Katie. I just realized I didn't say that.
I'm Laura.
I'm Athena.
And Laura and Athena chimed in that we should do the box before we show you the stitching. So Athena, okay, so I'll show you guys the box. So this is our 25 days nice list box. And I'm going to chime in real quick and say that Athena has been fielding a lot of confused messages since yesterday. And so if you got a 12 days box, so if you want to know which box you get, you should be able to go back in your email and check your receipt. So you know if you got a 12 day or a 25 day. You only got a 25 day if you were there within 5 minutes of the listing going up. So you know if you got a 25 day or not, you should. So you can check your receipt in your email or through your account on theblackneedlesociety.com. And if you got a 12 days box, you're going to start opening on December 13th because you have all the same gifts the 13th through the 24th as our 25 day box subscribers too.
But if you want to know what the people got for days 1 through 12, you can scratch off and see them. So because you have the same spoiler card.
Yes.
Yes, everybody has the same spoiler card. That was just like kind of simplicity on packing end. So I think that maybe led to a little bit of confusion.
Well, also
and I think that a lot of people thought that even with a 12 day box that it would be the first 12 days.
Right.
Yeah.
But we opted for the the second half. And so you'll end on Christmas Eve, which is nice because the next day it's Christmas.
Yes. So I know some of you were surprised about that, but
yes.
But hopefully you will be just as pleased when we get to the 13th. It's not that long.
No.
Okay, so Athena, do you want to do gift number 1 and we'll do gift number 2?
Sure. I'll do gift number 1. I don't know how much you guys watched the Flossmas. I haven't watched any Flossmas at all today, but I sat and watched like a lot of Flossmas last night and everybody was so excited about this. I'm going to rip it open. And this is package number 1 and it's the Christmas Ornaments book. I think it's book number 1. Does it say book number 1? No, just limited edition collector's book.
I think at that point she wasn't planning to do a second book when she released that.
I think there is a part 2. I mean, you got this one and you wanted part 2, you can get it. But look at these ornaments. So super cute. And then the scratch off card. This was the funniest part of watching Flossmas yesterday.
Yes.
So the scratch off card, and you're probably not going to be able to see it, but I've already scratched off number 1. And it says JBW Designs. Can you stitch all 25 ornaments in this limited edition book before Christmas? No. Everybody read it literally like that. No, I can't. No.
Okay, now here's the funny thing we need to point out. Will you hold the book back up? Okay. There are only 4 rows of 5. So there are 20 designs in this book.
So when I looked at it, I saw 5 rows for some reason. And that's on me. That's counted cross stitch. You all can pretty much guess that I have mistakes in every single project. I can't count to 5 apparently.
But we don't want you wondering where those extra 5 projects are. They're not there. You have 20. Somebody did show though that if you open the front cover, then there is a layout of how they are all in the book.
Yes.
So this picture, shows that if you look at the front, it'll tell you which one it is.
I mean, it kind of starts off normal. So this would be 1, 2, but this is number 12. So if you go to page 12, because then the grid over here shows you where they are on the grid, shows you what page number they're on in the book. So it's kind of easy to find them. It's not like a terribly big book, so it's probably pretty easy to just flip through it and find it. But as soon as I saw this, I'm like, okay, all of those adorable variegated flosses. I even have one Threadworks that is red, white, and green. So it would be perfect. I think I got it from you guys, but it would be perfect to stitch because these are like solid color. Most of them I think are solid colors. And just, yeah, throw a variegated thread in there. It would be so awesome.
Yeah, we love
So awesome.
JBW Designs. They make a big impact in a very small space, and she's always so clever
Yeah.
about how she puts her shapes together. And we love again that it is a smallish chart, so it should be a quick stitch if you want something.
Yeah, I mean 35 by 56, 25 by 35, 27 by 36, 27 by 36. These are like get them done in an evening.
Right.
Yeah.
And display them the next day on your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I know that I saw Erin from the Steel City Stitchers had been out and found some the one she showed us was an ornament. If you watch her unboxing, that's a wood ornament, just a flat wood ornament like you would pick up at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or wherever. And she's planning to stitch on one of the pieces from the book and then mount it on there. I think that'll be really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super cute.
We're big fans of JBW. Okay, so number 2, I should show you the packaging before I just dig into it. Came in this pillow box, little cute little hot cocoa cup sticker. There we go. And then inside is an ornament for you to hang on your tree immediately, so you don't have to FFO something right now. So I actually designed this. It's little green bobbins, and I did little bead garland around them. And then the star is actually made out of needles.
All the little details.
On the back it says, "Have yourself a flossy little Christmas."
I love it.
There you go.
I absolutely love it. So cute.
Something fun to hang on your tree.
Yes.
So,
and we did have a question in the Facebook group. I haven't answered it there, but I thought maybe other people would have the same question. She was wondering what that material is. Is that just thin wood, or is it like a plastic type wood, or?
Yeah, it's just thin wood sheets.
Do you know what kind you got this time?
There
are so many maple. Okay. There are so many choices that you can get, but
yeah. So that's something though I did want to talk about in this box. And I was thinking about this last night before we filmed. So you're going to have bigger gifts like the JBW book, and then you're going to have a smaller gift. And we tried to not, start off small and build up. We tried to have a good mixture every day. So you should expect, highs and lows throughout the box, throughout the holiday season.
Hopefully not too low.
Yes.
Did you want to scratch off and read what it said on day 2?
I would love to, but I actually don't have a coin here. Okay, we're back. We had to pause there for a little cat fight that took place in our living room. It would not be a filming if we didn't have a cat fight.
Yep.
I have to say.
The outdoor cat stood up on the outside of the door, and Katie's cat stood up on the inside of the door, and they were both batting at the door.
It's funny because they use their whole bodies and like go back and forth like this on their little legs.
They're pretty funny. So.
Oh my God.
We took care of it.
Okay, but in that time, Athena used her time to go get a coin and to scratch off day 2. So Athena, what did I write for day 2?
For day 2, we've got the Black Needle Society. So the bold print at the top is going to tell you who that item is from, or who designed it, or the artist, or whatever. So the first one was JBW Designs. This one is from the Black Needle Society. So Katie designed it. It's time to decorate the tree. Add this stitchy ornament to yours. There you go.
Do you want to talk about the back of the card?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we have a photo challenge. So yesterday was the first day to post, and you were supposed to post an unboxing of your wrapped gifts with gift number 1 plus a Christmas tree. Now I will say I watched a FlossTube video where somebody's like, "Oh, I don't have a Christmas tree. I haven't had a Christmas tree in years." You don't have to have a Christmas tree. You can get creative. You can make a Christmas tree out of cross stitch fabric and just, form it into a tree. You can find a picture of a Christmas tree pattern.
Somebody make a toilet paper Christmas tree, please.
It's 2020. Yeah.
I did see on the hashtag already that somebody photoshopped in just some stickers of Christmas trees. So that works.
Yeah, whatever you got to do, just have fun with it. You can take this literally, you can interpret it in Photoshop things in, you can build things out of whatever you have laying around.
Legos.
So yeah. And then tomorrow will be December 3rd. So that's going to be gift 2 plus gift 3 plus candy canes.
I may need to go buy some candy canes.
We actually have some. We picked some up when we were at Joanne's a week or two ago.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I want to ask, did has the hashtag thing cleared up for anyone on Instagram? Because mine's still saying that I can't hit it.
No, I think
Correct.
I'm trying to decide if I was able to see things on this one or not. I think we're going to hit a point where I won't be able to see new ones yet. So we're still waiting to post the winner of our trick or treat box challenge. So thank you to everybody for being patient and waiting while we wait for Instagram.
Yeah, we're just waiting for them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because we want everyone to get entered.
I want to point one more thing out about the spoiler card. You can see below gifts 1 through 12, it says 25 days exclusive.
And also on day 25.
Yes, and also, yeah, on day 25. So if you're curious what day you're supposed to start scratching on, depending on your box, you can also look on the bottom of the circle where it says that.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys want to talk about stitching?
Stitching.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll start off and confess that I have not been able to stitch yet. I've had some pretty bad back problems. And I actually just got home from my very first ever chiropractor appointment. Feeling very interesting right now.
But a little relieved, right?
A little. I'm supposed to be icing every 20 minutes. So
we're going to be quick.
I think I'm going to be able to stitch tonight though, because I was supposed to be able to stitch yesterday and today, and I haven't been able to up until this point. But I'm doing Deck the Halls from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. This is my start from the weekend when I started all of my projects.
And you know what? If you keep yours there, I am doing the same project, except I started at the bottom, in the bottom right corner. And this is what mine looks like. It's even still in the hoop with a big old piece of floss. So I'm working on the word gingerbread, and I decided I would go ahead and put the second color in because I would have to move the the hoop. So hold yours up next to it.
Here you go.
So there we go.
I love your fabric, both of you. That's so cute.
This is our first time using fabric from Fabric Flare, and it showed up the day we were doing all of our starts.
Oh my
So
gosh.
this is a printed fabric, so that it's printed on the front and the back is white.
So how are you liking stitching on those since this is your first time?
It's pretty nice. So this is linen. We both got linen, 32 count. It actually feels like it looks big to me for 32 count.
It does. It does.
So it's a looser weave, and I mean, I think it feels nice.
Here, let me put some behind it.
You can see it's very malleable. Like it's not like super stiff.
It looks pretty soft.
Okay, there are my stitches. So you can see kind of how they're coming out.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. And then we're both also starting the next project, or not starting, but we're both working on the same next project too. We didn't plan to like match up everything.
No. But some of them we just, if we were starting the same thing, then we pretty much did.
Yeah, we were
I think Athena and I will start plaid tidings on the same day. So
yeah.
So my next one, I love this sleeve, you guys. This is like my favorite. Has all the words to have yourself a merry little Christmas in it.
Ironically, mine's in the Deck the Halls book sleeve.
That's funny. Okay, we have started early Christmas morning
by Blackbird.
And you'll see here on the front, it says 2018. That's because it was a club piece in 2018, but it has been charted to say 2020.
And I'm feel like I moved pretty quickly on that one. I did spend more than an hour starting it, but I got through the whole like twiggy outline thing on the left hand side.
And I'm stitching mine on 36 count Stars Hollow fabric from R&R Reproductions. And after I measured, I ended up starting right in the middle. So I have part of a house.
And I'm doing mine on 30 count, I think Old Mill Java.
30 count?
30 count.
Okay. I was going to use a 40 count that we bought, but the template is set for a 36 count, and I decided I didn't want to mess with it. So I just found a piece of 36 count in my stash. So those
Makes
are our
sense.
plans. We'll start on this one tomorrow.
Yes. I'm going to try and get a little more stitching in on my days.
Did you have yours to show, Katie? You didn't show yours.
No, I forgot it. And with
Okay.
my back, I was like, I'm not going back.
Totally fine. So I'm starting one every day. I have not yet started the one today. I had a kind of a long day at work, came home and just like stared at a wall and tried to decompress. I work at an elementary school, so sometimes you need that. So I will start probably after we're done filming. I don't know. I'm kind of just reaching into the bag, grabbing one. Okay, here we go. This is it. So yesterday I started Happy Christmas, You Filthy Muggle from Up to X Stitch, and she's on Etsy. I will say that this pattern is no longer on her Etsy site, but I messaged her and she was happy to sell it to me. So might try that for yourself. And I got a very little start, but this is my first time stitching on black fabric. I want to make sure I show you the front. There you go. Well, let's try this. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh no. Yeah,
So it
there you
looks
go.
like
face
But-
right now.
It looks like a
2 eyes, a red nose.
So this is just the very top of the border. There's some snowflakes that go across the top, and then there's the zigzaggy, and then I get to stitch the sorting hats and some fire bolts. So,
And this one is bigger than you think it's going to be.
oh yeah, it's gonna be this big. This is cut to size, so it's gonna be this big. So, yeah, it's gonna be a big one. But there's a lot of something that kind of annoys Katie. A lot of empty space throughout. So there's just kind of motifs. The words are probably going to be really big and take up some time, but that's okay. It's going to be fun.
Cool. Have you
Sorry,
already
my
pulled your project for
auto. What's that?
Have you already pulled your project for today?
No, not yet.
So you just go reach in the magic bag and be done, right?
I'm going to take one out. Yep.
we'll find out next time what it is.
So
Yeah.
we're planning to film every other day with
Yes.
this.
Yes. And we didn't say that. Today is December 2nd. We did because we showed the first and second. But yes, today is December 2nd. So, but you won't see this until tomorrow. Is that right, Katie?
It may go up tonight. We'll see.
Okay. So, yeah.
And then I was just going to do a couple shout outs. So I found, if you want to watch daily unboxings, Michelle Bendy, I saw Mislaid Pages, I saw Erin from Steel City Stitchers, and I saw Two Martini Stitcher. And Beth Warsaw, which I don't busy. I
Busy
Bee.
Silly.
yeah.
Which one is that's her?
Busy Bee Silly Me is her Instagram. Busy Bee Stitching or Stitches or something like that is her
YouTube.
yeah, YouTube. And it's just Busy Bizzy and then the letter B and then Stitches.
I'm gonna
Yes.
try and link them below. I'm gonna try and get links to their profiles so you can go find them. And then if you guys know of anybody else who we can add to the list, please let us know because we'll tag them in future videos.
We did see someone who did an unboxing on Instagram.
Yes, Shannon Broman Schnuckle, I think is what it is.
Roman Schenkel.
Schenkel?
Oh, I did see her. I saw her too. Yes, I saw her do a it was like on the Instagram TV or something. I've never even watched that before, but I saw her pop up, so I did watch hers. I was gonna say Trisha from 3L Threads is doing a daily. Yesterday, she's one that found out that she has a 12-day box. I commented to her. I haven't watched today's video, so hopefully she saw that comment and she's cleared up. But yeah, so she's doing daily. I was trying to look and see who else.
A lot of people are doing Flossmas,
Yes.
and they will be showing you what they're working on every day, which technically we could do. We just are doing
every other day. Since there are 3 of us, we just figured it would be better with everybody's schedule to do it every other day.
Yeah. And so I just found another one. CC Allman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her FlossTube is GGKCS podcast / FlossTube. So she's doing one daily. I was just looking through here trying to see. You said Mislaid Pages already.
Yep.
Steel City. Kate's Crafting Corner is doing one, but did she get a box?
I don't believe she did. I think I checked today and she didn't. So but we love her. We love talking to her during chats when we have them in the group.
Yes, and let's talk about that for a second. So we just had our chat this past Saturday, and we were on from about 6 p.m. until around midnight-ish. And we had a lot of new people who came and chatted.
It was so much fun.
Yes, and we loved it. And we are planning our next chat for our next free chat.
December 12th.
Yes, I think that's this Saturday. I don't have my phone open.
Like, look at my calendar.
I'm like, I think the 12th is Saturday. That's what we're looking for. Not this upcoming Saturday, but the Saturday after.
Right. So the 12th. And we'll probably do the same time, about
6
p.m. Central. And we will just chat until we're ready to stop chatting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to do that,
I came in and there was like 14 or 15 people in there. It was awesome. You can't see everybody at once, but once you start talking, you'll pop up on the screen. Yeah. But yeah, so awesome to have so many people in there.
And I'm going to say this because we said this for the free retreat weekend. If you want to join us, you are more than welcome to come in. And if you're not comfortable being on camera with a bunch of strangers, you can turn your camera off and you don't have to have your camera on. You can just sit there with your microphone on so we can hear you when you want to talk.
At some point, we want you to turn your camera on and show us what you're stitching. But you can hold it right in front of your face and still not be on camera, because we like to see that. You have to
really all we care about is the stitching.
Yeah. You do have to be a member of the Black Needle Society on Facebook to do that. We've had a lot of requests that I have declined this week. If you don't answer the questions, we won't accept them.
We do try and wait and give you
yes
a few, like if we see that you just applied to join the group 6 minutes ago, we're like, well, maybe they haven't finished answering the questions. And sometimes you guys come back and you finish answering the questions in that time.
Yeah. But also try and make your answers make sense like a stitcher would, because there are we have found several that we are pretty sure were hacked accounts of people who probably are stitchers, but
somebody duplicated your account or something trying to pretend to be you. I like the ones that are like not even anyone we know, and they're just blatantly like they're already a member of like over 1,000 groups, and they'll say like the answers to the questions are sure, yeah, I don't know. I'm like,
no.
I even had one that said something like, looking for friends, friend me, let me join. I'm like, no. That's not gonna work.
But it's mostly Athena and I kind of tag teaming, going through and reading every single one, because we do ask you if you have any ideas for upcoming boxes.
Yes.
And
we love when you have comments and we share those.
Yeah. Yeah. And you might think they're just scanning. What's that?
I said Athena probably puts them on a spreadsheet.
I did. Still, I was gonna say you might just think we're scanning, but we're actually taking to heart your ideas. And when we get a whole bunch of one idea, that might be a box that maybe we didn't think about, but you guys are interested in.
Yep.
So there you go. If you, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter how silly you think your suggestion is, throw it out there. I guarantee you other people have the same idea and they want to see that box too. So
And it
Yep.
lets us set up like polls and things if
Yeah.
we want to see what kind of interest there would be. So
oh yeah, that would be awesome, getting everyone involved. And we've got 2021 set, but it's, I mean, probably as soon as 2021 hits, Katie's gonna be like, okay, what are we doing for 2022?
I'm already
she's
halfway
already,
through.
yes.
Yeah, I'm like already halfway through 2021 with the actually like
Oh my,
Ordering.
contacting and ordering and stuff like that. So
And
yeah.
we have so many cool designers
Yes.
coming up and so much fun, cool stuff. And we're so excited about these boxes coming up. And we hope that you will be too.
we have stuff for April coming in over the next couple of weeks, and I'm like, we have to hold on to this until April.
That's the hard part about being us, is that we get it and then we can't do anything with it.
Yes, because we work with some big vendors who can mass produce and get things to us quickly when I order them, and then we also work with some smaller businesses who do things handmade, and they take time and they craft and they make sure that the products are high quality, which we very much appreciate. And we appreciate your guys' patience while we allow them to have that time
Yep.
to do that for us and for you. So yeah.
Yep.
yep.
Okay, so I think that's it. I think this is a little bit longer than we intended it to be, but
Oh, it always works that way, right?
It always is. Yep.
I think we're going to say good night, and we'll see you in a couple of days. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.